All right. Good evening. I want to welcome you to Forge 2.0. I'm your host, Brandon, aka The Wild Man. It's great to be here. Oh, great to be here. Had a good day, you know. Got some frustrations worked out on the what did I do? I did Minga. I did Apex. I did the Warframe, and I did a little Fortnite. Was getting it down, getting funky, getting throwing hands, pop, pop, pop. They caught all the smoke. Had a great time. Watched a couple of shows, decompressed. Any negativity that might have been at the forefront was out is gone. It is. It is gone. I came to a lot of realizations tonight. Things I'm working on, things I need to take care of. One thing at a time. One thing at a time, though. You know what I mean? Oh, I am a little early. Well, it's all right. Being early is okay. It was only what 5. Well, okay. 5 minutes. What do we do? It's all right. But anyways, I do want to take this time then before we get into the meat potatoes of the show to thank you for everyone that's either joined me here, joined me on the Forge 2.0 podcast group that's also on Facebook. Perhaps you've managed to jump on my TikTok, B__lucky. Same thing with my Instagram, B__lucky. I've got content there from the show. Well, that's of the show. I hope you made it to YouTube. Subscribed and like the YouTube channel, Forge 2.0 on YouTube. I'm trying to build that up now. I trying to build it up. I'm at, I think, almost 600 on the TikTok. I might have looked at that wrong. I think. Okay, 593. I think I looked at it wrong. I think it said 80 something. 89 before. So, almost 6. No, I want to say I think I might have lost a few people. So, yeah, I want to say I think I maybe lost a couple. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, sometimes I'm gonna lose people. But you know what? 7.5 billion people on the planet. I'm not worried about it. Not at all. Not even a little bit. All right? I'm gonna gain other followers, gain other fans, people that wanna engage, people that have questions, people that might, hey, you have any advice? To the best of my ability, I'm gonna help you out. All right? Before we get in to everything, tonight's episode is affectionately titled "Shifting Plates." Okay, now when we get into that, I'm gonna let you. We'll school you. We got Tuesday, so we're not really into the week yet. Good things are happening here and there. You look around, amidst everything that's going on. I'm still getting asked, as I said this morning, I'm still getting asked inspiration. What inspires you? Like I said this morning, paid 2 bills and I'm broke. That's a no bueno. Okay? 2 bills and you're broke? Granted, I can see if those bills were 5,000 or something, but they weren't. So you do what you got to do. Yes, we all struggle in certain ways, but when we're struggling, more than likely you're struggling because you haven't found what that thing is. Okay? You're struggling because you haven't grown as a human. Okay? You're struggling because you've chosen to remain complacent, just stagnant. Oh, I can do this, I'll be fine. No, because then you grow those seeds of self-doubt hit, and you're just like, and then you get upset. Then you have regrets. Then you get, the anger starts coming out. Then you most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, a lot of it is you start blaming people that, oh, I'm not where I am because of you, or you sabotaged me here, or you did this. No. For that 6 months to a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 5 years, you were complacent. You were stagnant. You did nothing. You didn't try to level up. You were just, no. All right? Yes. How we doing, Edner? What's going on, buddy? Yes, I know if you're. I know I got the Ecuador part. All right, the rest of that, I got this. Hello, friend. You're from Ecuador. I have no idea what the rest of that says, though, buddy. Sorry. Oh. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're listening. That's awesome. That's great. Keep listening, Bubba. Keep listening. Tell your friends. Tell your family. You know, like I said, at the entertainment alone for this, it'll brighten up the mood. It'll brighten up whatever's going through your head. Okay? And I'm hoping that it brightens up so much, it inspires you, it lightens things up, it gives your head, your mind, a chance to cool down, and you're able to think things through instead of just reacting and going. Let's think, be strategic, and then we move. You know what I mean? Okay? Be strategic. Think. Okay. All right. Be a strategist. There you go. Hey, it's like chess. Okay? 5, 6 moves ahead. An idol of mine growing up. One of many. Hannibal Smith. You know? And yes, watching the new A-Team movie brought it all back. And it's like me and Liam Neeson. Perfect. No, Nielsen or no, Neeson. Because Nielsen is the other dude from Airplane. 5, 6 steps ahead of the enemy. Or the obstacle. Whatever you're doing. You know, you can incorporate it into parts of your life. I love it when a plan comes through. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I love it. Because it is. I mean, you can equate a lot. You can change a lot to where it's, you know, it's a game. Yes. Okay. Like chess, you have to move accordingly. You know. Now, not everyone is as weak as they think they are. A pawn can take down a king. A pawn can take out a queen or bishop. Okay. I almost, hold on, let me, yes. You know, you never know the full or true strength of what's in front of you. Never. So, you act accordingly. That's when I say, according like that. So, when you're dealing with something like that in your life, instead of half-assing it and putting your toe out, no. What do I say? When we move with purpose. Okay. Strategize. Attack. Boom. Everything. I don't know. It could be. No. Act as if it is. Okay? That's just a pawn. He can't take me out. He got no strength, no power. He can't do anything. Act as if it is. Okay? Oh, here's an obstacle. This obstacle won't derail me. Act as if it is, but have the courage and the drive to blast through it. Okay? What did I do today? Chai. Spicy chai. Numb. Oh. But, oh, man. Jesus. No. You know, I mean, I digress. Let's pull it back. Okay, so shifting plates. All right, I was gonna take that and move into it, but then I was just started thinking about something else before I get all out of hand, a little crazy. Let's go back to shifting plates. Okay, now what I mean by shifting plates, so for however long you've been doing something and you finally come to that realization, you know what? This isn't just working. I'm not happy. I don't like where I'm at. I don't make enough money. I'm not a good person. So you have to go from, you've been doing this for 10, 20, 30 years. What do you do now? How do you make that transition over? How do you make it so it's a smooth transition? Is it going to be a smooth transition? Well, you never know. I mean, yes, I say that life isn't difficult. It's only as hard as you choose to make it. Life can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be. I think there's a lot of truth in that. I honestly do. You know? But at the same time, you have to work to either make it that easy or not work, and it's difficult as hell. All right? It's actually warm out here. Maybe because I've had this running for almost 24 hours. That could be it. It very well could be. It could very well be it. Huh. But, oh, so weird. That is not good. That looks like a receding hairline right there. Look at that. You see that? Wow. That's a 5 head. Might as well just buzz my head down. It's not cool. And that just went on for 7.5 billion people to look at. See? Look at that courage. It is a little moist out here. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, that's better. That's better. There she goes. All right. We can rock the blue shirt. It works. Brings out my eyes. Not really. It used to. It used to. Back when my eyes were blue. Yeah. Blue, then green. Now fucking hazel. They changed colors now according to my emotions. So I'm told. But no, you shift plates, okay? It's very difficult. It's just like being in the military, okay? Or being in another career. That's more or less what I'm saying. You're shifting plates, okay? It's, all right, I got to make this transition work. Kind of like how they do TikTok transitions. You know, you're doing a dance and then boom, and you're something else. You're something else. Boom, boom, and you're doing all the transitions from this to that. It's difficult. You know, if you don't do your research, you just jump into it head first. I understand jumping into it head first, but do your research. Okay? The decision to change, to switch, to completely stop what you're doing and switch to something else, Minga, you want to talk about scary. It's unnerving. Unnerving. All right, let's put it like this. Minga, myself, all right? Let's just take me. Okay? All my life, manual labor. All my life. Building houses, okay? Hardscapes, landscaping. Turn it in hardscape. Mowing, cutting, doing the leaves turned into hardscapes, gazebos, decks, flower gardens. All kinds of weird, just doing weird shit, right? So it's like, all right, what are we doing here? What are we doing? All right, I gotta, Mason, let's go Mason. So I could, but I got tired. It's like, you know what? When you're 30-some years old, okay? Oh, better. I had something up my sleeve. When you're 30-something years old, right? And you're outworking the 18-year-olds or the 20-year-olds, the early 20s. So like you're 21, 22, 20, and you're like, Mingya, I'm 30 years old. You should be running circles around me. You're 17, 18 years old. Mingya, if I'm climbing three rows of scaffolding, right, with 2 5-gallon buckets of mud, and I'm going like this up the scaffold, I'm climbing, you better be up there before me. I mean, shit. So anyways, as I said, shifting plates. So I decided, I got to get out. I can't do this manual labor. I can't. Like I said, too many people watching them run their business into a ground, or they're going on vacation and I'm struggling check to check. No, No, I'm sorry, you shouldn't. Never, ever, ever. That's bullshit. I don't like it. All right. So I got to make a change. All right. Let me do something. Get a couple hustles. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Now, what do I want to do? What do I like to do? You know. All the while, all right. Got to transition from just always manual labor. You know, lift this, put this down, fix this, bada 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 bing. You know, build this, nail that, screw that. Okay. To now this. Okay. I'm basically for this, I sit in a chair. You know, might get a little but I sit in a chair, which I love. Well, not sitting down, but I love being on, on the camera, putting out great content, hoping that you feed off the energy to when you're like, you know what, this crazy fuck is right. I want to do something different with my life. I want to live. I want to actually have a life. I don't want to struggle from check to check. I don't want to feel like I'm stumbling and just going with the flow. No. You know what? I want to make the flow. I want to be the master of my universe. Not somebody else lead and dictate my emotions, how my life is going to be. No. Shifting plates. Let me tell you, people say, you don't have a plan B. Plan B takes energy from plan A. Plan B, fuck plan B. You got plan A. All right? That's where you put your energy in. You do your thing to keep so you can pay your bills and whatnot. And like I said, with me, I made it so that I have the flexibility, to make sure, I can still go chill with mom or whatnot, that I'm not just working myself and then I'm dead by the time it's at nighttime. Right? Okay, cool. Oh my God. Everything else before, was just told what to do. I did it, kept my job, and got paid. Now this is different. This is all on me. That's scary as shit. Okay? I have to do this. I'm the one that's got to put the content out. I'm the one that's got to make sure my videos are uploaded. Okay. I'm the one that's got to make sure I'm putting out little things. Hey, go to YouTube, Forge2.0, subscribe and like. Tell your friends you'll love the content. Yes, the first 2 seasons were of me, and my brother was my co-host. Now it's just down to me. It's the long-standing people, know what happened. But ultimately, it's okay. I come up with the content. You all know I don't edit. Do I know how to edit? Maybe like that much. I don't edit. I raw dog it out here. All right, this is how I roll. Boom. Oh, Imanak. Good evening. So this was scary. Putting everything that I am into this was very scary. Switching completely from waking up, doing what I was told, to now I'm doing what I was told, but it's me telling me what to do. All right, we got to do this. We got to do that. So it's definitely it makes you reevaluate. Okay, on top of making it that you reevaluate, you make sure, okay, do I have the strength to do it? Do I have the fortitude? All right, is my drive, is it enough? Is it focused enough that it's going to push me through and I'm going to be able to capitalize on this and make something worth it? Can I do that? You mull things over, you write your pros and your cons, whatever kind of lists you want. You could always, do a vision board. All right, this is what I want. This is where I want to be. Okay, all right. And then, this is like a pre-vision board. So it's like a vision board of the passion vision board. There you go, for what you want to do and go. Okay, so got it. I can do it. Let's do it. All right. Now you're doing that. All right, but you know what? Something just doesn't feel right. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Me. I'm not right. I've got to be better. I've got to hold myself to a different standard. I was doing this, because I was afraid that I couldn't make any money, or I couldn't do that. That you couldn't. That was like making money on a computer, talking to people. You can't do that. Making money, being able to. Good evening, Nick. What's going on? You know, can I make money talking to people, putting out content, putting out videos? Can we do that? Well, thanks to the internet, yes, we can. So I went from, okay, building houses and, you know, all that. And it's just like, okay, I got to switch plates. I've got to go from here to that. All right, let's get some hustles in so I can still, you know, you have bills. You got to make money. You got to pay some things, right? Unless, I mean, you could find yourself a sugar mom where you don't got to do shit and you could just focus on everything. But, come on. Or a sugar somebody, whatever, you know, you're into. But you think, all right, I got to go. I got to do this. And you shift the plates. And like I said, I came up finally with what I'm happy doing. What I felt, I love to talk. I might as well put it to use, right? 7.5 billion of you out there. Might as well talk and reach out. I love making new friends. I love getting, you know, engagement, feedback with people. You know, you've got an issue. Let's talk about it. See if we can solve it. All right. I won't try to solve it. Maybe instead of me solving, maybe you say something. I'll say something back. What I say triggers the answer in your head. Boom. Bingo. Thanks, Brandon. That's awesome. 5-10 minutes. I figured out exactly what I need to do to get over my problem. All right. I don't know what the problem was, really. You just said you got to do something like this and you're working on that. Bing. We're good. Awesome. You know, I find people on there that it's all right. They're doing this. They're struggling with this. All right. I'm glad you're seeing you doing this. You're sticking by it. Way to go. You got that drive, that passion, that mindset. I love it. Love it. You know? And then you watch them and see, this is where I get excited too, because I get to watch people, you know, as when I started off, people that I talked to earlier, and I can see some of their changes. Well, I just started doing this, or I just started doing this. I've been dabbling in this, but I don't know. I might venture off into this instead. And I watch these people grow with what they do. At least I try to. You know, sometimes they get rid of. I've noticed there has been a few people that I used to keep up with, but I'm guessing, what was the last I heard? My account got hacked. I've heard a lot of that. My account got hacked. They disappear, and then they really don't go after anybody else because they don't know who hacked their account, right? All right, your account got hacked. You don't know what to do. Who you can trust. I understand that. I do definitely understand that. You know, so meeting somebody as they're just starting out on their journey, right, is awesome. But being along there with them, always going back and touching base and keeping in contact with them as their little successes, you get to see it, and you can see that drive that it starts to build, and then they start doing, they get a little higher, and you see that momentum. That's Minga, that's addicting. Okay, it's addicting. Like, I don't want to, you know, but it is. You get a hold of it. It's like, that's like that adrenaline junkie. You know, that's what it is. Kind of, sort of, watching somebody else succeed. I got asked, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday? Or was it earlier today? No, yesterday. It was yesterday. Oh, hello, Rosa. What's going on? Hello, Michelle. Good evening. You know, so I'm looking at this going, oh, man, that's awesome. You know, it's like so exciting. You know, you love it. You love it. You get a kick out of it. These people are doing what they want to do. It's amazing. You know, so you think you see in this, and you're looking, you're going, all right, you know what? They're kicking ass. You know, albeit they're making money doing that. They're making money doing this, and that's why I say this, because as I've shifted plates, somebody asked me. They go, well, what about you know, Brandon? Are you making any money? I said, not yet. I said, oh, thanks, man, awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, that's awesome. I said, at first, you know, for the first year, money wasn't really on the plan. I mean, if I made money, awesome. But that wasn't like part of the goal. The goal was to get my name out there, okay, as I was shifting plates, scared out of my mind that I'm putting everything I am into this, right? Putting my name out, gaining a following base or a fan base, following, whatever you want to call it, you know, making sure I understood the social medias. Okay, still working on Patreon. Media. Okay, Instacart, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Got a Twitter. Haven't gotten on it. So we got Twitter and Patreon. So that's 7. Oh, Minga, no. Okay, there's Twitter, Patreon. Don't forget Anchor and Spotify, because season 1 and 2, and I believe half of 3 are on Anchor and Spotify. You can go and check those out. Okay, so that's 9 platforms I'm on at the moment. Fucking awesome, right? I shifted plates. My transition was smooth. Okay, scary, rocky, but smooth. I guess, if that makes any sense. You know, people say, how are you going to be able to quit on? Can you talk on the camera? Are you all right? I mean, you talk on the camera? Shit. All day, every day. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. I get to reach out to you all over the place, all over the world. You know, I can reach people all over. I get people that come, hey, I'm from, you know, even if, like, our friend, hold on, Edner Gonzalez, and in the beginning. All right, I believe that's, Ecuador. He's from Ecuador. All right, awesome. I can write down Ecuador now. I don't even know if Ecuador is considered one. I don't know if he's on the Forge 2.0 podcast group, because, like I said, I'm in 60 different countries right now, and that's just off of the Forge 2.0 group, the podcast group. Okay, the group page that I have here. I haven't even checked. I'm trying to get people on my personal page to send me, you know, their cities and their countries they're in. So I know. Obviously, if you live in America, put down the state where you're at. Don't tell me the country. Don't, USA. Oh, really? It's a pretty big place. You know. But, you know, I'm trying to do that so I can add that to that. I mean, yeah. My goal for this year now is to double that. So I'll be in 120 countries by the end of 2022. Working on actually monetizing, bringing that money in this year. Shifting plates. I've gone from building a fan base, because right now between all that, I'm at a little over 8,000 followers. Which, from what I'm told, for the first year of 14 months, okay, it won't be 15 until March 20th. For the first 14 months, little over 8,000. You're in 60 countries at least. Not to mention what else is over here, or on, you know, and the Instagram. Nobody's really told me that, or TikTok. You know, huge. He goes, that's awesome. Yeah, I've got well over. I believe, I might be wrong. No, 1, 2, because that was a bunch of that, and that's 2. I believe I'm at episode 182. So 20 more episodes, and I'm at 200 episodes, because my morning wake-ups are considered episodes as well. In the morning, you know, from 9:25 to 9:45, Monday through Friday, in the morning, I give my little wake-up. Wake up, you know, don't douse your light, don't silence your energy for anybody, be a beast, be aggressive. When you move with purpose. All right, that's how I like that. Be the master of your universe. I'm trying to incorporate it because I like that. You are in charge of your life. This would be the podcast that people continue to love and listen to. Mingia, beautiful. Thank you, Nicholas. That's awesome. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Dude, thank you so much. That's I'm hoping. You know, I am hoping. My only thing that I want to make sure I work into, that I'm looking at, is I'm waiting for somebody. Now, I asked, and I'm waiting for somebody who maybe speaks English still, but if, whilst I'm doing my lives, if there's a way where they're listening in whatever country they're in, if it's obviously not in the, you know, as if English isn't the first language, I'm wondering that if it translates for you. I am curious if somebody from the, you know, my other places, you know, Africa, Philippines, India, you know, Ukraine, No, Australian is English. Never mind. China, you know, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Brazil. Let me know. I am very, very interested if I get translated at all or if it is just English. It would be awesome if it translates for you in your to whatever language you're at, which that would be awesome. Awesome. I'm looking at it. You know? So I sit there and I go, okay, we got to monetize. Yes, I want to double the following. Yes. Now I got to monetize. All right? Now I want that money to come in. I did on my TikTok, I started talking about Forge2.0 and I put my Cash App. I go, look, if you like what you see and you want to donate to the show, we're going to be blowing up here soon. You can donate to Forge 2.0. Here's my Cash App. Send it on to me, say, for the Forge 2.0 family. Awesome. Awesome. I won't say no. I won't. It'd be awesome. But he's going. I'm looking. Let's see. What do I honestly am I looking to purchase? I'm working on. I've got a fund set aside for a new camera because I want to get a separate camera, maybe two, where I can have them set simultaneously. I'm still looking into the OSB system so I can stream to 4 different platforms from my laptop. I am honestly looking for a new laptop, though. I might see if there's a way I can trade this one in somehow, because this one is just, it's seeming to go down, but it's got issues, and it is like 3-4 years old anyways, I believe, so you shift plates, and it is scary, but as long as you got the mindset and that drive, that inspiration, motivation, that passion to succeed, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to. Is that me? God damn, I got big shoulders. I don't really look at myself like that, but obviously on camera, that means ya. Well, I can see that on there. I look gargantuan in this. Look at the sun. But no, but really, it was scary. So I touch on, okay, like I said, there's been a couple people I've interviewed, and they're kicking ass, and one of them has made me reassess what I do, which is why now I've done the change. Okay, now it's doubling the following. Yes, it's secondary, but first is now making sure that my content is good, which I think it is, because I believe I have one episode where I brought back, because we did a recap, and then I know there was a couple times where I lightly touched on something, but then it had its own episode, case in point. That's why, I've got, right now, I believe I have 1, 2, 3, no, good me, way to go me, 3 more weeks out, so 3 more weeks worth of content, right? So probably next week I'll sit down again and take some time and create and write down what I want to talk about for the rest of for the next 2-3 weeks, right? I like to do that in like 2-3 week intervals. Gives me a little move point, because I can always hold off one episode and just what I like to do is a fluff episode. We recap what's going on. Maybe get some info from you. Ask the audience, what's going on in your mind? What kind of things are you thinking of? Now remember, like I said, we don't do race because there's one race. We don't do religion because I don't give a shit who you pray to. Okay? And humans are not evolved enough to talk politics. Everything else is pretty much on the chopping block. Okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all right. Got my stein and some water again. I started drinking it earlier before my tea was ready. So, you're shifting plates. It is scary. Okay? I know that's the moral of tonight's episode, okay, that I want to get through. Having the strength and the fortitude to, yes, it's scary, but you've got the courage and that drive. Let's do it. Let's do it. I know it's scary, like I said, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it, that I can actually make money doing this. Okay? Am I looking for other things to add to make, income? Oh, yes. Like I said this morning, I'm working on the Forge 2.0 clothing line. Clothes that make you feel motivated while you're wearing them. To help you change that mindset. Like I said, I need to lose weight. Right? 6'2". Back up to 260. Apparently, even though I was down 250, I don't know where I gained 10 pounds. It's got to be water weight, but who cares? It's extra weight. All right, cool. But you know what? I got that mindset. In the morning when I wake up, I go into the bathroom, look at that sexy beast right there. I get myself in my mindset. Well, I'm already in the mindset, but I pump it up. I turn it on. All right, wake up, you sleeping beast. Let's do this. You know what they say? The beast inside is sleeping, not dead. Ho, ho, ho. Sometimes I like to keep him asleep. Don't like to wait. Don't wake up. Don't do it. Too late. You fucked up. You woke him up. I cannot be held accountable for the beast's actions. Okay? It is what it is. You didn't want to listen, and now you deal with it. So, I hope you're ready to have a kick-ass day. You're ready to be positive all day. You're ready to be laughing. Your stomach and face are going to be sore when you go home. You're going to be laughing so much. You're going to have such a good day. And there you go. That's all there is to it. You're going to have such a good day whilst you're doing what you got to do. The time's going to go like this. And then you know, that's life. All right? That is life. You wake up, do your hustles, you enjoy it. From the time you get there to the time you leave. There's no bitching. There's no complaining. There's no sometimes, I'll admit, like I said, I'm still working. I'm still forging a better brand. Forge a better me. Got to be better. I hold myself to a different standard. Right? I'll let little things slide off. Somebody will say something like, well, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it sounds like you're being a little bitch there, Brandon. What? I got your bitch right here, buddy. And not to complain, but if it starts to feel stagnant, you got to throw it up there. You got to throw something in there to make just people go, what the hell is wrong with you? Nothing. Let's kick some ass. Come on. What are we doing? Let's go. Let's do this. And then boom, that motivation is, that adrenaline kicks back up, and you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know. I can't do that dance where they get out and the girls do this. Whatever they do. I can't do it. I don't do that dance. I do other dances. You know what I mean? But it's like, no, you shift. It's scary. You've got to have the courage, that mindset. I can do this. All right, I could do this. Yeah, I helped to run this company. I helped do that. I got this. Talking, putting out content, videos. Talk for an hour every day. Shit. I got this. I got my Stein. I got my rum. We good. We good. Everybody's got a little Captain in them, except for that's Kraken. I love my Kraken. I got to get some. I think I ran out. I ran out of my Captain Morgan. I ran out. Shameful. Finished it up. Got to get some more. I would like to see different kinds. They do all like how. All right, they've got like what, 12, 15 different vodkas. I would like to see maybe a different kind, some kind of different, maybe flavors of Captain Morgan. I would get a kick out of it. But anyways, it's scary shifting plates, shifting from one thing to the other, especially when you did the other thing for so long. I mean, it's insane. You gotta have the courage, man. You gotta just that's what more or less they say. Kind of thing. That's what courage is. You're still afraid, but you do it anyways. Okay? You still do it. You want to do it like this, it's like I can see one eye, not the other. It's like me, I look like a pirate. Oh, there, look at that. I need some sun. It's, yeah. It's bad. When you go in the bathroom, you go to take a shower, and the light dims because you're so bright. It's like, God damn, boy, get some color. Oh, see, I crack myself up. I do. I enjoy life. You know? Even if and though I might be going through something, working past something, you know, trying to reach something so I can change certain aspects of my life. You don't know. Nobody will. Unless I sit down and we have a talk about it. Granted, like I said, you know, there has been a couple people, they said, you know, well, we got to talk. Hey, let's talk. You know, come on, brother. I'm there. Let's go. I can be devil's advocate. I can bounce it off. I can listen. I won't try to solve anything unless you ask for advice about what do you think I should do. Then other than that, I just said, oh, man, and we'll go back and forth. I won't solve your problem for you. I can't do all that. I mean, I can, but it feels better if you're bouncing something off and the other one shoots you ideas and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I got a little eyelash in the eye. You go, wait a minute. I can do that. If I do this, but I do this, I do it like this instead, I can totally do that, man. Thanks. Oh, thanks. That's a great idea, you know? And that's how it happens. Yes, it's scary. It is. Oh, men don't talk. Men don't. Bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Men don't talk. You got something to say. Be man enough to say it. You want to talk about something? You want to get something off your chest? Get it off your chest. Okay? We can talk. I don't care. See? There are certain people, I won't point any fingers, that can talk, and it's not going to say it, because look at it like this. If we get close, I'll remember your name. You want to talk, blah, 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 blah. But, I'm going to be honest, whatever we talk about is going to get compartmentalized. Did I use the word right? Cool. Anyway, it's going to get put in a box and thrown somewhere. Okay? Put in a box, thrown somewhere. I won't remember it unless you bring it up again. And then it'll be like, boop, 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 boop. Oh, yeah. But other than that, no. And it's like, come on. Let's talk this out. Let's hash this out. You know, I know a lot of, you know, guys have that problem shifting from one thing they've done so long to now they got to do this. Case in point, when you get older and you retire, you know, I'm always arguing, and well, not arguing, but yelling at my stepfather. Dude, don't stop. Just do something, because as guys, you know, at least when you were older, you had purpose. You did this and this and this. Then you retire. Well, now you don't got shit to do. Oh, you can't, and then you get told when you get to a certain age, oh, you shouldn't do this, you should just sit down. Really? Now I got to stop living? What are you, nuts? No, I'm not going to stop living. I'm still going to do it. That's why I say exercise. Exercise, exercise, exercise. It'll help you as you're shifting plates and you're transitioning from doing this a good portion of your life to now you're doing this. Okay? It's powerful stuff, that exercise. It's powerful. You know, it helps you to carry on. You know? Like I said, I walk into the bathroom every day. Look at that sexy beast. You know? Probably every 2 weeks I jump on the scale just to see what's going on. You know? But I've got to do, you know, I'm going to look, I think, in a couple weeks, I'm going to go to maybe GNC or Vitamin World and see if I can maybe find something that can kickstart the thermogenesis in here. Because that's part of my goal, whilst I'm forging a better me, is so I don't want to look as though, oh, you carry the weight well. Yeah, I want to be healthy. I'd rather be healthy and sexy than a sexy animal than a kind of animal. Oh, yeah, look at it. That's a beast right there. Look at that bear. You know? It sounded differently in my head before it came out of my mouth. It really did. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's good. Anyways, you know, I had the courage. I still have the courage. Now, even though, all right, like I said, I did the one thing. Now I got to do the other thing. Still, okay. There's that little scared again. All right, Mingia, I don't know anything really about monetizing. I got to look it up. I got to sit there and do the research. All right, how do you do that? How exactly do you monetize a TV show, a podcast slash TV show? What I'm trying to turn this into. How do I do that? How do I get enough where I can get the followers to? I think I need. See, and I use Oprah and them and Ellen and Steve Harvey and well, I listen to them. I don't really watch it. And like the guys at the Late Late Show and SNL. Well, not SNL because they're all comedy, but I use certain aspects of that as blueprints, kind of. All right, so I need to do this. So I need at least, if I can have at least 200 people whenever I go on, at 9 o'clock at night to 10, even if they just go on and like the episode, but they come on and they watch for like the 30 seconds to a minute, whatever it is, that it registers, right? Okay, let's work on that. If I can get 200 people every night, Monday through Friday, to jump on, stay for 5 minutes, and boom. Awesome. Okay, that's what I got to do. I got to do that. All right, so then how can we get it to where now do I charge? Because if I start charging, I'm going to lose people. So I've got to look into that, how to monetize off of this, right? Got to do it. You got to, So I know they say somebody told me about sponsors a couple, 2-3 weeks ago. They talked to me, Brandon, you got any sponsors? Yeah, I mean, what's going on? I know you've talked about, what are they? Ambassadors from different companies. I said, yeah, there's been a couple of several, probably around, 15 different companies that wanted me to be an ambassador because of, I guess the way I was dressed or some of the clothes I was wearing and what I was saying, the picture. There's been a few like black and white pictures I've taken that apparently spoke to people. And they're going, yeah, sponsor, man. You can make a lot of money. You get their products. Like ambassadors, you start out and you get their products. I go, yeah, but I have to spend money on the certain products. And then I might get a discount. And then I take a picture. But some of the stuff is expensive. How can I make money? Or, okay, I take a picture. Yeah, they might give me free things. That doesn't mean they're going to sponsor me. And they go, no, it's got a lot to do with like your content, as long as you're not all over the place, because some people are all over the place. I said, oh, well, I'm not all over the place. My show talks about forging a better you, helping you to be motivated, wanting to level up, wanting to elevate yourself, change your life, make something of yourself. Along that way, yeah, we're working on getting that job or doing that entrepreneur thing that you feel happy with, where you can have a happy life. Because, hey, whilst forging a better version of you via mental health, physical health, we don't really talk about the spiritual health up until you meditate, okay? If you want to pray, do your thing, there you go. I don't talk about that because, like I said, I don't care who you pray to. There's nothing, and that just starts arguments. That's why we don't talk about it. So, mentally and physically is what we do here, okay? You got your mind right and get your body right. And as you're working on that, goes hand in hand, that your life is right, all right? Is your career what you want to do? Does it make you happy? Are you fulfilled? Are you satisfied with the path you have chosen? If not, let's sit down. Let's hash this out. Somebody goes, Bingy, you should just be a coach. I go, a what? A coach. I go, I said I could do that. I said, but that part about coming up with that, like some kind of structure or whatnot, this is the plan. I said, I would have no way. He goes, well, you can always hire a mentor and then they can show you. I said, so for me to train people, you're saying I should hire somebody before. Well, yeah. Are you going to pay for them? Well, no. All right then. Right now, I'm doing what I'm doing to help people to elevate themselves. Okay? I'm doing what I'm doing to hopefully opening people's eyes, okay, to wanting more, to want to hold themselves to a higher standard, reach that next level, to level up. Okay? I want them to want to change. I can't force you to change. I can sit here and be as funny as all hell, or sit here and just make you go, man, this guy's nuts. I love it. He's great. But does that mean you're going to do anything about it? No. So that's why I'm hoping that you sample or can feel my energy. Okay, the passion I have for wanting to be better. Okay, my mindset that I'm always like this, always in this mood, this way. Oh, sorry. There was something in the back there that was just kind of going, you want to. Oh, I do apologize in the beginning, brother. No parada? I hope I was close to that. Thank you for coming by and listening. But, I hope you can feed off that. My energy. Believe me, I've got enough energy to just send out to the planet. Okay? See, we used to joke, when I was younger, my mother used to joke, Mingy, you could power a small city, maybe a large city with the energy I have. You know? Oh. Yeah. So it is. I like to see that, That's why I'm starting to look into sponsors and all that, about certain things. That's why I'm looking into the clothing line, the Forge 2.0 clothing line. That's why I keep pushing my YouTube channel. Join the YouTube. Subscribe, like, tell your friends. Minka, watch this guy. I've got people right now asking me if I want to do TV. Yeah, maybe I'm looking into it. How much do I have to pay you to put me on that? See, that's the thing. Like I said before, I'm not going into the local stations, right? Because I'm not going to change my content. I'm not going to talk about what they want to talk about. I'm not going to bring touchy subjects that people hit on. I know most of America wants to just hear and sit there and fucking complain about things. No. This is my niche. Making you want to be better. Okay? Making you want to motivate those around you, to inspire them. All right? Like I said at the beginning, yes, I want to be like Scrooge McDuck. I want to have lots of money, swimming through it. But in getting to that level, I'm able to share the wealth. And I don't just mean giving people money, teaching them this mindset. Okay? Because it's always there. Teaching, and I know that there's a way to get people to say, there's got to be. Okay, there's got to be. And so far, what I've come up with, all right, and I'm not going to lie, this is so far, because I've been thinking about it. Because so many people, mentors, coaches, influencers have come up to me going, you could do like this. So far, this is what I've got as far as like a program or something that I teach people. You come and you watch me long enough, and you'll start to absorb my mannerisms. Like I said last week or the week before, when people are around me, they feel that they can be more themselves and not have to put on an act and be somebody else. We spoke about this a few weeks ago, how you should be yourself wherever you are, not just in your house. You shouldn't change the minute you step out the door. All right, no, I have to be, I'm dominant, yeah. No, be yourself, okay? So far, that's all I've gotten. Where if you watch me enough, you'll absorb some of the mannerisms that I have and the way that I am. Why do you act like that? Well, I've been watching this dude, this crazy guy for like the last month and a half, and he's just... He grows on you. It does. I mean, he's always, yeah, what do you mean you've been watching? He's got a podcast, TV show. He's on at 9 o'clock at night to like 10. Sometimes he goes a little bit later if he gets into it or if he has a rage attack. Oh my God, you got to listen to him when he has a rage attack. It's hilarious. He'll start talking about one thing. He'll shortly do a short jump onto something else, and all of a sudden, boom, he's gone. It's insane. It's hilarious. And you could just feel the energy off him. He's just looking in his camera, and you could just, you could feel it, which is great. You know, I love it. I love when I have my little rage attacks because I've watched a TikTok or I watched a reel from Facebook or Instagram, and I just saw something. It just lights that. It just is like throwing napalm or extra 50 gallons of gas on an already existing fire, and just like, what the? What is wrong with you? You know, I love those little moments. It's hilarious. You have a good time. I get to talk. I get to share with you. All right, I get to inspire. I hope I do. I get to make you laugh. I know you're laughing. I know they all are. You know, I'm at the same time I'm doing all that, I hope to maybe start to inspire a little bit more courage in people. Okay? Hence we talked about engagement. You know, like I said before, when I was doing seasons, I called everything, you know, seasons. We had 15 episodes in each season, right? And I called seasons. And season 4, episode 1, I actually forgot her name. Lisa Weiss. I did not forget her name. I asked a question. If there's anything you would like to talk about, or anything that's on your mind, maybe an issue that you're dealing with, outside of the 3 that I don't talk, let me know. And she said, fear of rejection. And I go, you know what? I can tie that in. Thank you, Lisa. I'll do it. And bam, episode 1, season 4, fear of rejection. Well, why? What do you mean by fear? Well, sometimes we do things, we act a certain way out of fear of rejection. Okay? We take what we totally flip-flop and turn into someone else. And then after that, we normally end up, you know, a couple years later, you don't know who you are. You hate yourself. You hate those around you. And you push people away. All right. That's what it is. So if there's anything that you would like to talk about, I do stress, ask me. Put it in the comments under the show so I know what it's from. You know, I am catching up somewhat on my Facebook messages. I do apologize. For those of you who send me the messages, I'm catching up. I'm not there yet. I'm catching up. I'm probably about maybe about like 300, 350 behind. A little bit. All right, a little bit. Hey, first I was behind, then I got sick, I got really behind. I think I was at like 450. You know, that's a lot of messages. Right? Anyways, I like sharing my energy with people. If I can get people to act like this, you know, oh my God, the world's going to change. It's going to be brighter. Awesome. Okay? That's what I want. Now, oh, look at that. Oh, my ass. I want you to go to YouTube. I want you to go Forge 2.0. And I want you to subscribe. I want you to tell your friends. All right? Dude, you got to, girl, you got to listen to this crazy. He's hilarious. If you're lucky, you'll find an episode where he has a rage attack. And for like 10, 15 minutes, he's just, and he's roaring through things, just ripping something apart. You know? And like I said, yes, there's going to be people that try to argue with me. But you know what? They can just try to add things. They just trying to take away. No. Because when I speak and when I do things, I like to break it down to its simplest form. And yes, life is simple. It can be difficult. It can be easy. Like I said, it's as easy or difficult as you choose to make it. It is. It's going to be tough. You know, I know they had that great saying in Rocky, and it was really a great saying. You know, life's not all sunshine and rainbows. It will beat you down if you let it. It's you got to get back up. How much can you take? How much? Keep moving, but keep, how much can you take, but keep moving? This is true. But I still think in the real world, life can be easy or life can be hard. Your choices dictate that. Now, the choices, mindset mindset dictates the choices you're going to make. Thinking, your motivation. Well, am I motivated to do this, or do I just want to be complacent, stagnant, and I just don't give a shit and blah, 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 and be a zombie? Don't want to be a zombie? Don't want to be a sheep? Are you a sheep? Or are you a wolf? I'm a wolf all the way, baby. I wake up in the middle of the night, go outside on the porch, and just, how? I get louder than that, but hey, we're in the house. Oh, yeah. So, let's shoot me an idea if you got something you'd like to talk about. Don't be afraid, okay? Do not be afraid. All right? Let's do this. We got this. We're going to build this up. This thing's going to be huge. International. All right? You are the master of your universe. You're in charge. That's how it is. Okay? The master. Now, I want everyone to have a kick-ass day, or if you live across the pond or in the other countries that watch me, I believe you're probably 10 to 12 hours ahead. I believe that's what they are in a lot of different places. India, Philippines, Africa, and then I don't know what the other ones are. I just know in those 3 ones, they always tell me they're like 10 to 12 hours ahead. I hope you had a great day. I hope you're mellowing out, you're recharging, getting rid of any frustrations, recuperating, get rid of all that bad negative juju. Get rid of it. Spartan kick that shit out. You don't want it. All right, we want good. We want uplifting. We want motivating. Things are going to push you through, give you that drive, that mindset. No? Yes. All right? No, I don't have a lazy eye. I have what I call the trigger eye. It's like that laser. It's like zeroing in. Oh. Buddies, when I was younger, used to say, what the hell is wrong with your eye? Are you looking at me or past me? I go, I'm looking around you with the one eye. The other eye's watching any movements you could see. What the hell is wrong with you? I said, I'm hungry. Why? It's an inside joke. It's funny. I made a joke once about somebody about eating souls, or I would eat somebody. I go, I carry red hot everywhere. I put that shit on everything. Like they say, I was so happy when they finally added that to their commercials. I laughed my ass off whenever I hear it. Red hot. I put that shit on everything except for Cheerios and ice cream. Because let's just be, come on, red hot and ice cream. I've heard, but I don't want to partake. All right, but I got to get out of here. Listen to all you amazing people out there. All of you. Everything you need is right inside there. Oh, sorry, the camera's up here. Right inside there. Yes. Yes, your body. Okay? Inside you. All right? You. And I see you in the back there. Don't hide. It's all there. Now, we got to fix that mindset. Got to make sure you got that courage going. That passion. That inspiration. Be motivated. All right? I will see you tomorrow morning. Again, jump on my personal page. Go to the Forge 2.0 podcast group that I have here. Jump on the TikTok, B__lucky. Both and that and the Instagram. Go to the YouTube page. Forge 2.0. Subscribe and like. You can find the link on my personal page and on the Forge 2.0 group that I have here. You will find links. He'll send you there. Tell your friends. All right? Just as a quick shout out to everyone. I am not a preacher, a priest, a reverend, a pastor, anything like that. Okay? I was raised Catholic. I'm not really practicing. I talk to the powers that be in my own time, in my own way. Okay? I'm not a church dude. So that being said, sorry. It's dusty in here. Have a great night. For everyone that came, thank you so much. I'm very grateful. I hope to see you tomorrow morning. See you tomorrow night. I hope you tell your friends. I hope you get on and watch this. Like it. Subscribe. Forge 2.0 on YouTube. Remember, if there's anything you want to talk about, hit me up after the show in the comments. I'll look at it. If I like the idea, if I could turn it somehow and make it about being a better you, which if you're asking me and you're watching, obviously it's going to be that, let me know. We can get it out. And I'll give you the shout out too if it's your idea. Like I said, that Lisa Weiss came out with that fear of rejection. So that's what we talked about. It was a great idea. Good stuff. I love it. You have a great night. Thank you so much for showing. Remember, subscribe, like, YouTube, Forge 2.0. This is Brandon signing off. I hope everybody had a great Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Later.